input, second is the first, one complement, and then the second is two complement. So our tutorial now is asking about the sign magnitude where and then two complements where. Okay, so who can answer questions number 1? Who can briefly explain about sign magnitude representation? Okay, so I will ask. Okay, Noel. Okay, Noel. So in sign magnitude, the most significant bit is used as a sign bit. Yes. Okay, so for example, 1 indicates a negative sign, whereas 0 indicates a positive sign. Yes. Okay, so for two complements, it can be produced by using the first complement and then adding binary value into that number. Okay, yes, correct, Noel. Thank you. Okay, so Vera, do you have any other version of answer?
No.
No, so you have the same answer lah with Noel.
A bit similar lah.
Can you share your answer in our chat? Kelvin also, I will ask Kelvin also.
Similar, but I didn't give the example. I just do the sign magnitude is used as a sign bit like that.
Oh, tiada example lah.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So Kelvin, how did you answer this kind of questions?
Oh, I didn't answer the first question.
Oh, you didn't answer the first questions because you don't know or what?
Don't know how to explain.
Oh, okay. So actually what Noel answer is ngam already. It is in theory, but because this questions is also very brief juga lah. It didn't ask about either you need to include the calculation or not, or either you need to include example or not. So I understand why some of you only answer by definition, not by not included some example. So, but let me share my screen first. But I don't know. I mean, in the real exam letter, of course, when they ask questions, they will give a detailed instructions lah. Either you need to give example or not. But for this kind of questions just now, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for now, even though it didn't ask to tell the what to give some example of each of this way of representations, but the answer for this tutorial is give you this example lah. I mean this way of answering this question, because this is explaining more of what we have learned in the previous lecture. Okay, so actually this is just as your revisions. While you are answering the questions, it is also as our revisions lah. Okay, so if you guys remember the sign magnitude, yes, it is the same like the information that is the answer given by Noel. Okay, so the sign magnitude representation is the first way of representing a sign number. So it used the most significant bit. The most significant bit here is, for example, if this is the 4-bit number, so it is the most significant bit. Remember, the most significant bit is located at the leftmost number of the number. Okay, so for example, this is 4-bit number. So the most left number is the most significant bit. Okay, so 0 representing the positive, and then the 1 is representing negative. Okay, so for this kind of example, so let's say you have this, so you know that this is positive. So if you see this, you know it will be a negative. Okay, so this is a refresh what we have learned in lecture 2. So for the hexadecimal, you know how to derive the hexadecimal from this binary kan. So you just remember that the first one ni is 1, and then the value of this is 2, and then the value of this is 3. So we can get 7 because 1 multiply with 1 is, I mean, okay. So we know that the summary of, sorry, the sum of this value will get 7. Okay, because 1 plus 2 plus 4, so equal to 7. So this one pula, only the position of 2 and 4 has value. So means that 4 plus 2 equal to 6. So this one can understand, Bahan? Okay, so in the decimal, it can be represented as positive 7, positive 6, and then this one is negative 0 because it is 1 here, and then also there's a positive 0 here because it is there's a what 0 positive. I mean, this is a positive, and then this is all 0. And then the advantage of this way of representations is it is easy to read because you only see the sign here. If 0 is positive, 1 is negative. So the advantage is easy to read. The disadvantage is there are two representative of 0, as you can see here. I think this one also have been explained in the video that I provided to you last time. So if you remember, so there are two representative of 0. So and then when you do the calculations using the this sign magnitude representation, you also can get the wrong answer, as we watched in the video last time lah. So like for this, for example, this one, positive 2 plus negative 4, the answer will be negative 6, which is wrong lah, because the correct answer should be positive, negative 2. Okay, so that's why the computer or the and then the expert cannot use this way of representation, sorry. So they come out with the one complement. So the one complement also, it is close. I mean, when we do the additions, or when we do the arithmetic operation to the one complements punya number, the answer will be close to the real answer, but still not correct. If you remember last time in our video lah. Okay, so that's why they come out with the two complements representations, which is it use the same sign as the sign magnitude punya way, which is 0 for positive and 1 is negative, and then it also use um, the formula used in the ones complements, which is you need to inverse the number, the binary number, to its opposite number, For example, you need to change 0 to 1 and then 1 to 0. After that, the new rule added in two complements is by adding value 1 to that inverse number. Okay, so which is this rule can get or can produce the correct answer whenever we do the arithmetic operation to the two's complement binary number. Okay, um, so the advantage of using this answer or using this way of representations of sign number is there are only one value for the zero, and then the conversion from positive to negative and negative to positive number is easy and consistent. And then when you are doing the arithmetic, it is also correct and easy. But there are also the disadvantage, like difficult to read. Okay, so because for example, this one, what is the sign of this one? This binary number. So how do you determine the sign of this number? Okay, so this one is confirm negative because the MSB is 1. And then the MSB for this number, the MSB for this number represent sign. For example, 0 is positive and 1 is negative. For this one is negative lah. Okay. Sorry astaga. So this one is actually the questions tu punya apa? Aish. Okay, so but the only one disadvantage of the two complements is difficult to read. Tapi it is the rule that is used by our computer to represent negative number of sign number into binary. Okay, so you just remember this rule because this is the rule that is being used by the computer to represent the binary number of the negative number. Okay. Okay, so although the questions is just briefly explain the sign magnitude and two complements representations, so I in the exam letter, the questions will be a little bit. The questions will be in detail, so don't worry. But if you have time, uh, maybe although in the exam letter when there's questions like this and then you have more time, you can also explain like this. Okay, so maybe you can give when there are the comparison between two method, you maybe first give the definitions first, and then you see the marks also lah. If the given marks only 4 macam tu, so you can only up until definition, give the definitions for the two method or rules lah. But kalau for example, it asks briefly explain about these two methods, but it gives you until 10 marks. So the way you answer it is first give the definitions first, and then maybe you can give example. Okay? Faham kah?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So don't worry, I will share this tutorial later after we really finish all of the lecture about this. Okay, so we proceed to the questions number 2.
Question number
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Um,
This one,
is it?
right?
Yeah. Is it like to convert only or how? I don't know how to answer.
Okay, so we will see. Yeah. So you didn't answer lah these questions.
Need example?
Huh? Yes, Kelvin.
Need example?
Only example.
Oh no, never mind. I just write it's
Or the example.
no name example. I just write negative and then check the MSB. Can.
Oh. Okay, so you answer this question is by you said you just write a negative and then
I just write the sign is negative and then you just check the MSB to check the sign.
you explain lah. You said check the MSB lah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Noel, how did you answer this question?
Yeah. Same as Kelvin.
Oh, okay. So we will see ya. Dia punya apa. Ya, okay, sama lah. Okay. 6 lah you
Okay.
answer. First, dia tanya here is what is the sign of this number? So you have to answer lah. So it is negative. So how do you determine the sign of this number? Is by indicating by looking at the MSB value of this number. Okay, so you explain a bit. 0 will be positive, 1 is negative. Okay, Farah?
Okay.
Okay, so this kind of questions maybe you can get 2 marks in your exam. Okay, so
Answer
yeah,
like that also can kah?
can get 2. Yeah,
Okay.
2 or 3 lah. But based on my experience for this kind of answer, you can get 2 or 3. 1 for identifying this one, and then how you can get 2. For example, if you only answer that by looking at the MSB of this number. Okay, so if you answer until this one, you can get 1 lah. I mean 1 and 2 marks. But if you give the example like this, you give the example lah. So you can get up until 2 lah. So this answer can get 2 marks.
Okay.
Tahan. Okay. Okay, so for the question 3, who already answered? Representing the following decimal number in both binary sign magnitude and 2 complements using at bit. Okay, so you just need to okay, so represent this number using sign magnitude and 2 complements using at bit. Okay, so who answer these questions? Who yeah who have answered this question? Noel?
Yeah.
Can you show me your apa? I think Kelvin is this one. Okay, so Noel, you can type in our chat sajalah. Noel. Okay, so I see there's a difference between Kelvin and Noel. Farah?
I got the B. I got the B.
Apa?
I got a mistake.
Oh,
I picked the wrong.
you copy the answer for B. Wait, I see okay, so the question is here for okay, so the first question is 106. Okay, so Farah, what did you get for these questions? Fairer? Eh?
In the chat.
Oh, chat. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I saw. Okay, so you guys answer the same lah. But I want to see your work. I mean the step. Beta. So
Positive,
fair,
positive
Noel.
need to show the steps.
Mm, yeah, also. So I want Kelvin. Show your step for step one. I for question 0 or 6. And then Noel for yang 30, negative 30.
I just do the one. I just do the divide only, and
Oh,
I just
okay.
divide two and then divide two and then divide two and then
Yeah.
just
Di-
get
divide
the.
two.
Okay. So that is the way lah.
That
Your
is
way.
the way
Okay.
I do. Yeah,
Okay,
I still need to show. No need.
I think for that one, okay lah. Because I can imagine juga kan. Okay, wait ah. Okay. I'm comparing your answer. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so okay, correct. Yes. Your sign magnitude all correct. And then two complements, how? How about the two complements? About 106.
What complement? What?
Because for each number here you need to give the answer in sign magnitude and then two complements.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So
didn't. Yeah, I didn't the
you didn't
complement.
do
What
the
positive?
two complements.
Positive need to do to complement me.
Mm, yeah.
Positive to complement.
Yeah, still juga.
What? I don't know then. Don't know what is positive to complement.
Okay, so you need to do the step macam the previous lah, which is first you have already the its side magnitude punya value kan. Okay, wait ah. But the answer here they didn't show the step lah, um, but I can give the brief way of answering this is first you already get the its side magnitude kan. And then after that, to get the two complements, you need to because you the two complements is I mean the purpose of doing the two complements is to get its opposite number.
Oh, you
Okay,
want that?
so yeah, so if you have this 106, by doing the two complements punya operation, you can get its negative number lah. Okay, so remember the purpose of the two complements calculations is to get the opposite number of that number. Okay,
Can I skip the division part and then just directly write down the sign, the binary, not the binary?
you mean just write like this lah kan?
Yeah. Yeah, just directly write the binary, and then the two complement still need the calculation.
Yeah, because two complements is I think it is the basic for the the topic among all the topic we have learned in next week lecture. We have learned about the unsigned and then signed kan. But I mean the most important thing the most important thing or the most important topic or the most important rule that you need to um, put more attention is these two complements because it is the rules that is being used by the computer to get the negative or the opposite value, the opposite binary number of a binary number. Okay, so but for this tutorial, I don't know why this what this answer didn't show the step lah. But the exam letter, I think I will later talk to the CC to give the instructions in the exam to be clear lah. Kan because if like this you also I think in the exam letter surely need to show the step like this one. So just remember to the step to do the two complements is like this lah. First, I mean like in the previous lecture. But this is mana mau cakap apa? Okay, so you need to show the step lah because this answer you can get easily from any website. If you type binary or binary or sign binary calculator, you can directly get. Who have tried using the online converter?
Uh, I tried, but I don't know how the step because it's calculator, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't show kan the step,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
can if the answer, I mean, if the exam letter it only wants you to show this one, then it is not fair lah kan, because you can directly get from the calculator. So that's why I said although in this suggested answer it only showing you guys the direct answer or the final answer, but in the exam letter don't do this lah. This is actually the suggested answer from the CC, but I am sure that later in the exam, or I will suggest to him to what to when he is doing the exam questions specified, like for example okay, show your step, show each of your step macam tu lah. Okay, so the how to get this is you follow the step here. Step step in here lah. Okay, okay ka? Who don't know how to come out with this?
Uh, Me.
You.
Yeah.
Kelvin, okay ka?
Yeah.
Noel?
Okay.
Okay, I show lah because there's one student yang don't know, then it is my responsibility to show lah. Okay, so for this one you already get, okay, for the two complements the first step is you get its binary number first. So you already get the binary number by using the sign magnitude. So because this is positive, and then when you convert this decimal, you get this binary. So this is the first step. You already get the first step. Okay, wait I open my pen.
Okay.
So first, first get convert. Yeah, convert decimal to binary. Okay, so second is, so you already get this one kan by using the sign magnitude punya. Okay, so you already get it. So second inverse it using the ones complement punya, the way in the ones complement. So inverse, apply sekejap lah. Apply.
Miss, can
Yes,
type.
I can type.
Yeah.
Ya
Fine.
kan? Sorry ya. Thank you, Noel. So, this one kah type?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Aish. Ayo. I I only use pen when I teaching you guys, so that's why. Okay, so this second, yes, apply the ones complement. Okay, so how is by inversing. I
Yeah. Cannot edit back.
edit back. Oh, ayah. Okay, macam ni lah. I just type lah. I don't want to apa. Nanti I will write the step in our chat, but now I will show the calculation first. Okay, so
Okay.
first you get, after you convert 106 to this, so you get this one kan. So sorry, 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0. Okay, so you get this one from this. Okay, this is the first step. After that, you apply the first complement. The first complement is by inversing each of this number to its opposite number. So if 0, you can get 1. For 1, you can get 0, 0, 1. That 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so this is the second step. The second step is the one complement by just inversing it. Okay, so after that, you apply the two complements. Okay, so this is first step. Ini second step. Okay, so after that, you add 1 to this number. Okay, so you add 1. 1, but you add at the LSB. LSB is the the less significant bit. I want to move this to here bah. Cannot.
Maybe press space, I think.
Press what?
Space.
Oh,
Yes.
space.
Yeah, yes.
Cannot
No.
to. Yeah. So I use word lah. I think word okay lah. I use word.
So the after like convert, and then the converted one plus
Plus 1.
one.
And then you get the second. I said second complement lah sejak right?
Okay.
Because my tongue sudah terbiasa cakap second for the two complement. Okay. Copy. Okay, so remember this is what you get. I mean, you convert the decimal to binary. After that, you do the one complement, which is to inverse every bit here to its opposite. Okay, so 1 0 0 0 1 0. 1. Okay, so after you get that, okay, you plus 1. So this plus 1, you need to put, you need to, okay, so this one doesn't involve in the calculation, only the inverse one and then the one saja, and then the number 1. So you will get 1 plus 1 is 10 kan? 10, 10 lah.
Yeah,
Bukan 10 lah,
one
but
zero.
1 0 kan? Okay, so 1 0. After that, you add, you assume you add here 1 and then 1 plus 0, 1. Okay, so 1 plus 0, 1, and then this is also 1.
So
This
the
is
rest
1 and then this
is
is 2. Ya, macam biasalah.
copy je, put down the number je lah.
Okay. Okay, so this one is 1. This one is 0, 0. Actually kan there's a apa tu, the management asks us. Okay, wait, we finish this first. Okay, so the this is what you get, the result of the two complements. Okay, so when you change this back to the decimal, you will get negative itu. Okay, because this one is showing the sign which is negative. So this one is you will get, okay, this one is 2. Okay, wait, 2 and then 4, 4 and then 1. 4, 1, 2, 4, 0. Wait, so this one actually when you convert it will get 106. So this one is 6. This one 16 Am I? This one is 1, 2, 4, 8, and then 16. Wait, 106, 106. We have the same kan? Okay, di sini 106. Oh, this one you directly apa? For you divide it by nibble. Who remember nibble? Nibble is 4-bit number. Then this one is will be 6 kan? So because this is 2 and then this is 4. So the apa dia adalah 6. And then this one we ignore this because this is the sign bit, and then this one is 1.
Oh, ignore the
The sign
first,
bit.
and then convert the rest.
Wait, we see this first in our, saya takut, I will double I am double confirm dulu because nanti tersalah apa pening kamu.
Okay.
Okay, sorry ya.
just reverse and then plus one, right?
Reverse and plus one. That is the two complements. So you get the same ka? Can you get the 106?
06, yeah.
Yeah, you can get 106. Okay. Um, oh, okay. So I think it is the way how you convert the binary to decimal in our lecture previously, which is you multiply each of the position with dia punya value tu.
Just
Remember?
write, just write negative 128 plus blah blah plus the thing.
Can you show your your step, Kelvin?
Huh?
Do you have the step?
What? Yeah. Just write the negative 2128 plus, and then plus the next bit, and then
Ah,
plus the next bit.
yeah. That way. Okay,
No need
so
to show.
yeah, you show first lah because nanti Farah because I it's okay.
Huh?
I mean you show lah you show because Farah want to see juga.
Uh,
Okay,
how to
remember
show?
Farah yang dia punya cara tu bah yang macam mana
Yang
tu ah.
the one
You darab with each of dia punya okay, I open our lecture lah.
okay.
Senang because it's hard
Lecture
for
two.
me. Yeah. So because if I want to write and then show you guys here in using video kan, I didn't wear my tudung now, so my so I don't want to
Oh,
apa lah.
it's okay.
Okay, beta.
Election note got the
Ya,
steps
lecture
already.
note ada tuh sini. The data representation. This is the normal way tuh. Kita data representation, unsigned. You go to the sign. Okay, so this is the second. I didn't share my screen sudah.
This one I saw complement and then got the negative 100 to 8 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16.
Uh, do you see my screen?
Wait, yeah, this one.
Yeah. Okay, so because we have already this one, so this is the value kan. So just ignore the most significant bit and then use this one, the 7 bit. Okay, so kita, okay, so for two, the value is in two, and then 4. After that, then 16. Okay, so 16 negative. Okay, wait Okay, so um, there's a fact that I think I didn't highlight to you guys previously, which is you make the most significant bit to be negative 108. It is the formula. If you guys remember in the video last time, so it makes the most significant bit is 1 to 8. So it is if it is 1, then it is negative lah. But if it is 0, then it is positive 1 to 8 lah. Okay, so after that, because of this is 1, so negative 1 to 8 plus 16, because this is the 16 punya space kan, plus. Okay, so this is
Oh, I think
negative 1 to 8. Yes.
I know already how to do.
Plus 4 plus
2.
2. Yes. So you get negative 106.
Okay, okay.
So in summary, can you please, Farah, can you please just step the general step of getting 2 complements? First here, what is the step here?
First, I convert it to
Binary.
inverse. Yeah, and then after that, plus 1.
No, no, this is, I mean, in this step, what happened? From here to here, what happened?
The it inverse.
Yeah, inverse. Okay, yes. So that is the step 2. Okay, the step 3 is
The step 3 and then plus 1.
mm,
After
then
that,
you get this.
yeah, after get the answer, and then
Mm,
what's this one called? The two complement.
the 2 complements, yeah. So this is the whole process is actually 2 complements. It go through the sign magnitude and then 1 complements punya way lah. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that but Kelvin and Noel juga, don't forget this one. I think I didn't highlight this in the previous lecture. So you make um although you ignore this, but you make dia punya value as 1 to 8. Okay? I mean, yeah, you although macam di sini kan letter it is kosong ke apa, but still ada 1 to 8 here, because this is the place of 1 to 8, and then look at the punya number, either it is 1 or positive. So if this is 1, then it is negative lah, negative 1 to 8. And then if this is 0, then it is positive 1 to 8. After that, the rest do like the usual way lah. Okay, so only take the value that has 1. For example, this is the place of 16. This is the place of 4, and then this is the place of 2. So
Oh,
that
so meaning the first one is
1
didn't
to
change.
8.
Yeah, only didn't change. What? It only changed the positive and negative lah. The one to add,
This one.
and then the rest is just follow which yang got
Place.
one.
Yeah.
Got place.
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay.
Okay. So clear? This one penting ini. Okay, Noel? Okay kah, Noel and Kelvin?
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Okay. Syukur. Okay, so we proceed to the questions number still 3, but this one. Okay, so because you know the way already, so what is the sign magnitude value for negative 30? Okay, you type in our chat lah. All of you.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
this one, the two complement, right?
Yeah. Did you answer for the 2 complement? If no, then I will share the answer letter lah.
No, answer.
Oh, you already answer. Okay.
I,
You You can write in our chat because I want to compare.
Uh, for me, I didn't do this negative 30.
Okay.
Eh,
So,
oh,
but you now you know already, kan, Farah? So later you try do yourself, and then um submit the tutorial lah. Okay, so Noel, so
eh, wrong answer.
wrong answer. I cannot hear you clearly.
I the one answer for the 106.
Oh, jadi you didn't answer the 30 lah.
Already.
Oh, already. Eh, but I didn't see your answer in our chat.
Well,
Did you place the answer? Oh, okay. Okay, so I saw it already. Okay, so the answer is 00. Okay, bentar. Okay, the answer is actually a little bit different. Kelvin, did you try? Oh, okay, so Noel, there's correction. So this correction is for what? Sign magnitude or two
uh,
complements?
to complement.
Two complement. So the two complement here is okay. So there's a different lah. Okay, the suggested answer here ada difference from your answer. So Kelvin, did you answer these questions? If
Already,
yes,
yeah.
then you can. You already. Oh, you put. Oh, okay. You next time please write the pala the what the number of questions or the 30 ka because apa kan all of this one is 1010, so I don't know which for which answer for which questions.
Okay, miss.
So I will check Kelvin. So this Kelvin is for the sign magnitude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so actually the answer here a little bit different from your guys punya answer. So this is it. Okay. Wait I calculate it using
I only gave the negative part. I didn't give the
negative
positive.
part.
I didn't give the positive. I still can give the positive part.
Okay, so try give the positive.
Oh, which mean for this question need to put the uh what the convert first from decimal to binary, and
Hmm.
then put the two complement. So it's
Hmm.
to answer lah.
Hmm. You
Ah,
need to do the two complements because you want to get the opposite punya kan. So this one is kalau dia negative. I mean yeah. Kalau this one is negative, so macam mana? Usually you will do the two complements to get the negative punya value. Negative punya binary.
oh, okay, okay, okay. So meaning the first one is need to just convert the decimal first, and then to get the negative 30 to need to do
You
the inverse again, then plus one.
ya ya.
uh,
So
oh,
itulah dia
okay,
punya
okay, okay.
perjalanan. How did you get this is by using this way. Okay. So this one wait I calculate first. 0001 0001. Okay, so um 2 plus 4 plus 8. Okay. Kelvin and Noel, how did you get the answer you give me in the chat
Just get
for
the
the?
just get the positive and change to negative lah. Why?
Oh, okay. So I think I will get back to you guys later for this because I will show step by step how to get this one lah. So we'll get back later to this ah.
Okay, Miss.
So we proceed to questions number 4 lagi and then questions number 5. After that we proceed to our lecture. Okay, so this is I owe you guys. Okay. Okay, so for questions 4, I already show. Dah pala. Assume numbers are represented in 8 bits to complements representation. Okay. Show the calculation of the following and then verify your answer by showing the answer in sign decimal value. Nice. So I want to get your answer lah. If you get the similar answer, then we don't need to show the step. If no, then I will need to show the step later. Okay, so for the questions number 4A, I will ask Farah. Farah, do you have you answered these questions?
Um, no, because I didn't know kan
The step.
before. Yeah. So
Noel?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, Kelvin already. Okay, so 1111 Kelvin. So Noel, you also just give the just chat. I put in the chat. I want to compare. Okay, so Kelvin correct, all correct. But the only yang step si Kelvin didn't show is, I mean you didn't answer is the decimal punya number. So
oh need to show juga kan the
the step.
after I mean the decimal punya number.
Wait, yeah, I think yeah, because ni by showing the answer in sign decimal value, kan?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so after do the operation like minus plus and
Hmm.
then oh okay okay.
And then you change it back to its decimal punya form. Okay, so Noel, if do you have the same answer like si Calvin? Oh, okay,
Still,
yeah.
the most
So you
important,
have the same answer.
still most important is the working.
Pardon, Calvin?
So the most important part is the working. Do you convert first and then do you how do I say the working when there's two negative you just convert both of them like C. You
Let's
change them
see.
you change them both to negative and then plus together.
Oh, this one.
Ah.
So you don't know how to get this?
No, I just asked. Do you change them to negative and then plus together first?
But
Um,
you already get the answer, kan? So how
Yeah.
did you do that?
I just changed them to negative and then plus together. I just asked if is there is should be
Any
done
other
like that
way?
only. I just asked if it's done like that now.
so the C is like do the operation first, kah? Like the positive and positive.
You
I
yeah,
mean,
I asked if you convert first or you do the operation first.
oh, hmm? It's like kah?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Baik. My Wi-Fi tiba-tiba, I don't know why, tiba-tiba disconnected. Okay, so I'm using my data plan now. Okay. Um, Kelvin asked just now is apa tuh? I cannot
Uh,
hear you clearly.
I asked, do you do the decimal calculation first or do you convert both of them before you do the calculation?
Oh, okay. So how did you do
Uh,
until you get that answer? Previously, you gave me.
I just changed the negative to positive and then plus together. First,
You convert it to binary first or not?
I convert both of them to binary, yeah, and then the negative
Okay.
change to second, like the two complement.
Then okay lah. So that is the way lah. Okay, Kelvin.
Okay.
I will show my calculations later lah. How I will do this. But if you get the same answer like this, then I mean your way of working itu means correct lah. Noel macam mana? How did you do these questions?
Uh, I convert to binary.
You convert to this to binary first, and then you do the you
Addition.
minus, and you do the arithmetic, or then you get this lah.
Yeah, and then
Hmm.
uh, yeah.
Okay, so change back to this. Okay, so later, because I think we are short of time, so I will show my calculation later on my book. After that, I will screenshot and then I will give it to you guys in our WhatsApp room, WhatsApp chat lah, WhatsApp group.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Okay, Okay, so we proceed to questions number 5. Yeah. Okay, so I already showed the answer. It's okay lah, okay? Assuming that at which two complement representation is used, so perform this binary subtraction operation for the following decimal number. Okay, then verify your answer by showing the answer inside decimal value.
Miss, cannot see
Yes.
the presentation.
Oh,
Screen.
ya kan?
Yeah.
Actually, this one also the suggested answer kan didn't give a step. Jadi, if you get the same answer like this, so your step is correct lah. But I will show the step later lah using not my paper, my notebook. Can you see my screen?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so do you guys have the same answer?
Oh yeah.
To show the overflow.
But you didn't show the flow kan? Or did you do this step?
Yeah, I just didn't show the overflow.
Oh. Okay, so later I will show you guys if you have the same answer, then okay. And later I will show the step lah how to get this lah. It is the same dengan yang kat atas ni.
The C also got overflow. Yeah,
The C?
The C also got overflow.
Here, this one is the overflow, right?
No, C also got overflow.
C? Oh. Okay, so I didn't see it now because apa kan? So this also got overflow lah. This one lah.
Yeah, got overflow. And I got that.
Okay. So later I will try to answer this, and then I will show the step to you guys lah. Huh?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, but for especially Farrell, you need to try yourself juga because mathematics ni it is good if you practice.
Yeah.
Nanti.
Memang I do lah nanti.
Okay. Okay, so we proceed to our lecture lah. But Noel and Calvin, before I share my answer letter, could you please submit your answer in our Google Classroom?
Okay.
Yeah, you submit saja lah. Calvin also
Submit.
because submit the tutorial too, even it is not fully complete lah, because we only have 1 until 5 kan. So you just answer questions 1 until 5 and then submit in our tutorial because I want to see your step before I share my step.
So just direct submit in the. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, Calvin?
Uh,
Questions 1 until 5 lah.
The Google form only I only write down the answer. I write the steps on book.
Oh, you didn't write it in the in what? In the Google form or Google Doc? Sorry, in the document. I mean, dalam Word lah. You didn't do it in the Word. You just write in your paper. Itu kah? Itu iya kah?
Yeah, Miss.
Okay. I'm blur nih because I didn't have enough sleep for these few days. Sorry lah guys.
It's okay, Miss.
Lots of tasks need to do because I have to set 4 set of exam paper, and then to come out with the exam paper I need to read all of the chapter in that in that course, and then baru you can come out with the exam paper. Kalau tidak, you cannot come out with the exam paper. So that's why I have few hours sleep saja every day for these few days. Nilai ni blur.
Tutorial haven't finished, need to submit me. Haven't finished it.
Yeah, because 1 until 5 kan? Sejak.
Yeah, but the tutorial, the rest of it haven't done yet. Can you
Oh,
want to submit?
can anu ba nanti in our Google Classroom tuh kan you can unsubmit itu. After I show I see your answer and then you can unsubmit and then you can submit later for the second version.
My answer skipped a lot of steps. It skip the conversion step on me.
Oh, it's okay lah because I just want to see your understanding tuh kan if because later I will show the step juga so but I want to see your before I give my answer I want to see your step juga. So whatever you have now, just submit lah. 1 until 5 itu.
Okay.
Noel and Kelvin. Vera juga lah. Okay, Vera, because
Yeah.
I want to know which part you know and then which part you don't know. So that later I can show you guys the part that you don't know lah.
Okay. Okay, Miss.
Okay, so you can give it this week pun also okay ba? Okay, this week also okay juga. Before Sunday. Okay juga. So for this about 45 minutes lecture, so we will proceed to we will skip this. I mean, we will cover this on our next lecture, but for this 45 minutes, we will jump to image data processing. So we jump the exponential and the fractional number and then the fractional and apa lagi ba? Floating number and then fractional number. We jump this, we will get back to this later, but now we will proceed to image and audio data representations. Okay, so image data representation. Okay, so in this topic, we will learn how the data, or how the image is represented in binary. So how it is processed by the computer. So I think I want to give you heads up first, so that you have the idea of I mean, you can imagine what happened. So you guys watch this video first lah.
Hi, I'm Timothy, and today I'll be talking
miss.
about how images and sound are represented in the computer. We know that all
I have
information and
shared the
data
link
on
in our Google Meet. So you watch that video first.
Hi, I'm Timothy,
Okay?
and today I'll be talking
Before we
about how
proceed
images
to
and
the
sound
lecture,
are represented in the computer.
because I think
We know
it
that
is a
all
good
information and data
heads
in our
up
smartphones, PCs,
for this
iPads,
image
even
and
digital
audio
cameras
data
are represented by ones and zeros.
representation. Okay?
But how is this accomplished? How does a computer turn a bunch of ones and zeros into this beautiful picture? And how can we hear this? It's just this. Well, let's start by talking about images first.
When you see an image on your screen, what you are really looking at are millions of tiny units called pixels, which are individually colored and make up the entirety of your screen. Now let's suppose that your screen was made up of a simple 8x8 pixel grid. If we were to color your screen with only two colors, then we could use 0 to represent white and 1 to represent black. And we can store all the information we need to form the image on your screen using just ones and zeros. Now if we were to increase the amount of colors on our screen, then we would need to increase the number of bits used to represent colors. So in general, how many colors and bits do we need? Well, one of the most commonly used mappings is the RGB color model. RGB stands for red, green and blue, and the color of each pixel is the result of the additive effect of these three colors, which is stored as a 24-bit integer, with the first 8 bits representing the amount of red, and following that the amount of green and blue. Now for a binary string of 8 digits, we can store up to 256 distinct integer values, which means that for 256 possibilities for red, green and blue each, we will have a total of over 16 million possible colors for each pixel. And so in order to form the image in your screen, your computer passes 24 bits at a time from the image file and colors each pixel accordingly. It does so for all the pixels in the image, and that's it. That's how an image in your computer is represented by ones and zeros.
Now, let's talk about sound. Firstly, we have to realize that sound is simply vibrations in the air that cause changes in atmospheric pressure.
For example, if we were to strike a tuning fork, it will produce a high pressure front that can be picked up by a nearby recording device such as a microphone, which then transduces the changes in air pressure into changes in voltage, which is really just analogous to recording the amplitude of the sound wave at any point in time. Unfortunately, this is a continuous analog signal and the computer can only store information discretely. Hence we have to perform something called sampling. Sampling is the core concept in digital audio and refers to the process of taking snapshots of the instantaneous amplitude of the sound wave at any point in time. The samples are stored as a string of binary digits using a device called an analog to digital converter, which quantizes the sound wave into ones and zeros. For typical CD quality audio, 44,100 samples per second are taken. Later on, in order to produce sound, your computer converts the stream of binary digits back into voltage levels, which is then interpreted by the speaker and turned into audio. And that's how sound can be represented in your computer as bits.
So thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something today.
Okay.
Done watching.
Okay, so you can have some pengenalan punya apa idea lah kan, you get the idea lah kan, how the image and audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we proceed lah. Okay, so I actually attach or find one about so image better. So this one. So we proceed to the image data representations. After this, barulah audio. Okay, so we proceed. Okay, so image data is, as you all know, the image is can be from photograph, can be any figures, icon, or drawing, chart, and graphs. So there are two approaches of how this image data or how of this all of this image can be stored in our system or in our computer. So the first approaches is by we called it as a bitmap. And then the second is the object. Okay, so in the previous video that I showed you guys, so it is only showing about the bitmap. Okay, so it didn't tell about the object. Okay, so the bitmap or another name of it is a raster image. So this raster image is a bitmap. It is a dot matrix data structure that represent a generally rectangular grid of the pixel. So you guys can imagine lah kan what is the bitmap, this bitmap, because it is shown in the video previously. Okay, so it is the raster image of photo and paintings with continuous variation. So it is the definition of the bitmap. You imagine the grid tu sajalah, and then each of the grid has the pixel, is a pixel. Okay, so the object pula, this object or another name of it is the vector image. It is composed a graphical object like and curve defined geometrically. Okay, so the vector image, the definition of this vector image is, it is a computer graphic image that are defined in terms of point on a Cartesian plane, which are connected by lines and curves to form polygons and other shapes. Okay, so okay, so example. This is the example of raster and vector. So you guys can see the difference lah. So this is the bitmap or raster image. So this is the vector. Okay, so just for your imagination lah. Okay, so the difference between these two type of approach is it is differ in types of quality of the image, which is the object is better. I don't think it is. Actually, it is depends on the type of. I mean, this bitmap and object is there's a pro and contra lah. Okay, so we will see the pro and contra later. There's a comparison between these two. Okay, so these two approaches is different in terms of quality of the image and then the storage space that is required. Usually, object is can occupy lesser space compared to bitmap, and then time to transmit, and then ease of the modifications. So we will know who will be easy to modify, mana yang tidak in our next slide. Okay, so the bitmap image, which is the first approaches of the first way of storing the image data is the bitmap. So the bitmap image is used for realistic images with continuous variation in shading, color, shapes, and texture. So bitmap is used for realistic image. Realistic image macam the panorama, the view. Okay, so preferred when image contains large amount of detail and processing requirements are fairly simple. Okay, so each individual pixel also or pixel is the short form of picture element. So we always said that pixel, 64-bit pixel, 32-bit. I mean, when you are buying your phone, you will. For me lah, when I choosing my phone, I will take into the considerations the pixel of the camera. I don't know if you guys lah, but for usually ladies or girl will concern about the pixel of their camera lah, of the telephone, okay, of the phone. Okay, so when we are saying that the higher the pixel, the detail the picture that you can get. Okay, so each individual pixel in a graphic stored as a binary number. So you imagine like what was told in the video which is now. And then the pixel is referring to the small area with associated coordinate locations. So this bitmap image usually managed by photo editing software or pen software. The editing tools to make tedious bit by bit process easier. So these editing tools will make the process of editing that image is to be easier. So there are three types of bitmap image. First is the monochrome, which only consisting of two colors, which is black and white. So each of the pixel or each of the grid in each of the pixel only hold one bit of data. For example, like this, meaning each one of this grid only hold either 1 or 0. 1 or 0. Okay, so it is what it means by 1 bit per pixel, meaning only one digit, only 1 bit in this pixel. So each of this grid, the small grid, we call as a pixel. Okay, so the grayscale is only containing only containing black, white, and then 254 shades of the gray. Okay, so this kind of image will store 1 byte byte per pixel. So remember 1 byte is at bit kan. So in each of these pixel, it stores at bit or 1 byte of data. Okay, so the other type of bitmap is the color graphic. So the color graphic have various version. So there are color graphics that can hold 16 colors. There's also the color graphic that can hold 256 color, and then there's also a color graphic that can hold up until 16.7 million color. So it says here that this 16.7 million color or the 24-bit true color. So what is the true color? True color is known as RGB. RGB is red, green, blue image. So this RGB is an image in which each pixel is specified by 3 values. So one each for the red, blue, and green components of the pixel's color. So MATLAB is a system usually used for artificial intelligence processing. So MATLAB software store true color image as a m by n by 3 data array that defined as red, green, and blue color component for each individual pixel. Okay, so just uh, ignore about this because it is too detailed. So just remember that true color is the combinations of red, green, blue color, and then that combinations can produce up until 16.7 million color. Okay, so the data size, each of the pixel can hold from 4 bit of data until 24 bits of data. Okay, so 24 bits will be belongs to this type of color graphics punya bitmap lah. Okay, so this is the visualize of what is the pixel. So this is if you have 16 megapixel, sorry, not megapixel, 16 pixel in width and then add pixel in height. Okay, so this is the pixel. The pixel is representing the coordinate. Okay, so each of these pixel is containing the value of the 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 x and y axis. If you remember the coordinate, there's a x and y kan. So the width is x and then the height is y. Okay, so this is the bitmap image in the more complex punya. So we've previously it only stored up until 1 bit. So it shows each of the each of the pixel stores the hexadecimal punya. Meaning hexadecimal meaning until 16 bit. 16 bit punya value. So each of these pixel will hold 16 bit of binary punya data. Okay. Okay, so this is for the bitmap display for the grayscale. So it only have each point represented by 4-bit code corresponding to one of 16 shades of gray. Okay, so each of um, point, each of the pixel is represented by 4 bit, meaning for the grayscale punya data or grayscale's image, it's stored up until 4 bit in each of the pixel. But for the color, it can store up until 24 bits in each of the pixel. Okay, so this is the way how we can calculate the file size of the digital image. So this is the step. But if you read this step, you will get dizzy because it is too theoretical. So I have found a good video and then how to calculate the file size of the image, and then you can get either in MB or kilobyte. Okay, so you guys see this video first lah. So the way how it calculate in this video is easier to understand. Okay, you watch this video first.
Okay.
We are now going to look at how to calculate the file size of an image. So basically, we need to look at what values we need to take into account to use in our formula. So we first need to establish how many horizontal pixels there are, and we times that by the amount of vertical pixels. We then need to know how many colors are being used, and that is referred to as the bit depth. Okay? Once we know those three values, we then divide all of that by 8 times 1024, and that brings our value into a kilobyte format. So let's look at an example. Here we have a very famous symbol of a very great superhero. Basically, its dimensions are 600 pixels by 800 pixels. Now, that's pretty easy to figure out. It's the bit depth that can sometimes be quite difficult to understand. Now, in this actual image, we've only got two colors. It's monochrome. It's black, completely black, and white. So that gives us two colors. You've got to think in binary now to convert that into bit depth. Now, 2 in binary is 2 to the power of 1. So our bit depth is 1. So once we do our calculation now, we've got 800 times 600 times 1 divided by 8 by 1024. And that gives us an answer of 58.59 kilobytes. Now, let's look at the same image again. And this time we've got a bit depth of 4. Now, 2 to the power of 4 in binary is 16. So it has 16 bits of color. Okay, so just understand that conversion method when figuring out bit depths. So we'll do our formula again now. We've got 800 by 600, this time by 4, our 16 tones of color, divided by 8 times 1024, and that equals 234.38 kilobytes. So understand how the different amount of colors greatly increase the file size of an image. Okay, learn that formula.
Okay.
Okay, done kan? So easy kah? Do you have questions about how to get the bit depth value?
How many colors are?
How many colors?
Mhm.
Yeah. So to get the bit depth value, you need to know how many colors there. Okay. So for example, yeah, this one. Okay. So if it if the image consisting of 16 color, so the bit depth you can get is 4. Do you know how to get this 4? Like what the video shows just now?
I didn't know how the video show 16 tones.
16 stones.
The
Oh,
video.
you don't know.
What does 16 ton mean?
You don't know. Oh, 16 stone meaning
kilowatt.
um
2 to the power of
the
4.
color that system can support. We don't know. I mean, when it is specified when there's a questions about that kind, it is already specified to how many colors there. So don't worry where to get the number of the colors lah, because it will be provided in the questions letter. But you just need to know how to derive the bit depth from the color provided in the questions. Okay, Kelvin? So don't bother about where to get the 16 color or how many colors.
Oh, then how do you get 8 bits?
The 8 bits. Okay.
How do you get
So the bit depth kan? How do we get the bit depth kan?
8 bit depth.
Okay. So yeah, so the question is how to get the bit depth. Okay, for example, the color graphics, it says here that it only have these two, these three category. First is 16 color, and then the second is 256 color, and then the third is this one. So this is too much lah. We don't know how to calculate this, but I know how to calculate this one. If you if the question says that there's a 16 color, meaning you remember the binary punya position tu 2 power of 0 equal to 1, 2 power of 1 equal to 2, and then 2 power of 3 equal to 8. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay, wait for this one.
Will the question only ask 16 256 and the 24
Yeah,
24 pixels?
usually they will specify it like that. Either the question will specify either it is 16 color or 256 colors.
As long
Macam
as
tu lah.
two, it's within
Yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so mana sudah tu? So you guys remember yang the position for the X bit. So it will be from 1. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 1 to 8, 1 to 8. Ish. Okay, so okay, the easiest way to get the bit depth is, for example, sini kan 16 color and 256. You square root this one lah. You can square root this, then you can get the apa? You calculate lah. Square root 16 is equal to 4 tu. And then square root 256, you will get what? 256. Okay. So if you square root 16, you will get 4. And then if you square root 256, you will get 16. Okay. So the question is always will ask something that you can square root. I don't know this the number of this kan, but I know this one lah. Means if the question specified there's a 16 color, so the bit depth will be 4 lah. And then if the question says that there are 256 color, then the bit depth will be 16 lah. Okay, so how to get the bit depth is you square root the number of the color. Okay,
We never need to count ourselves. They just always give us number of color.
yeah. Okay. So the example here kan, for me it is a bit confusing lah, but dia punya formula you can take the formula from the video that I gave you guys, but this one it wants the answer in megabyte, but in the video it only shows until for you to get the answer in the kilobyte kan, but in the video you can divide the answer in the kilobyte with 1024 to get the answer in megabyte, because 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 kilobyte. So kalau kamu mau get the answer in megabyte, just divide the formula that we get in the video just now with 1024. Okay, so the questions later it will ask either it want in byte. So if you want it in byte, you just divide up until at ini saja. And then if it want the answer in kilobyte, so you just divide the answer, all of the answer you will get up until byte, you divide with 1024. And then if it wants the answer in megabyte, so divide lagi balik with another 1024. So that is the formula lah. Okay. Okay, so if you letter I mean there's a calculation in the tutorial letter, so you try first lah. If cannot, then we will work on it together. Okay, so for the bitmap image, are we still in the bitmap image? For the large file size for the bitmap image, this is, for example, it has the 600 rows of 800 pixel with 1 byte for each of the 3 color. Okay, so means that in each of the pixel, in each of the grid, it has 3 color, and then the 3 color will be represented by 1 byte, meaning there are 3 byte lah in each of the pixel, because in each of the pixel it has 3 colors. So that's why you will get, or the data that will be stored in 1 pixel is equal to this number. Okay, so because there are 3 bytes in 1 pixel, so that's why, because there are 3 colors, so we need to multiply by 3 lah. So the approximate value is 1.37 MB. So how to get 1.37 MB? So this answer is already in byte. So if you divide this number with 1024, you will get the answer in kilobyte. But if you want to get the answer in megabyte, you need to divide 2 times with the 1004. Okay, you guys can try it.
Oh.
Okay. For example, yang this one, you already get in byte kan? So, calculate lah. 1440000. Okay, so divide by 1024. So you will get 1406.25. So this is only in kilobyte. So if you want to get the megabyte, you divide again the answer in kilobyte to 1024. So the answer will be 1024 will be 1.37. Okay. Okay, Kanuel.
Okay.
Farah?
Okay.
Kelvin?
Yeah.
Okay. So byte to megabyte, just divide 2 times the value of bytes, divide 2 times with 1024. Okay. So the file size of the bitmap image will be affected by the resolutions and the levels. So what is the resolutions? The resolution is the number of pixel per inch. Okay, so in 1 inch, how many pixel is there? Okay, so ada berapa pixel di dalam 1 inci? So it is we call as resolution. Okay, so amount of the detail affecting clarity and sharpness of an image. So the higher the resolutions, meaning the sharper the sharper your image lah. Okay, so good. I mean the higher the resolution, lagi cantik your image lah. And then after that, the levels. Levels also will affect the file size. Okay, so what is the levels? Level is number of bit for displaying the shades of gray or multiple color. Okay, so level is number of bits, meaning how many bits to display the shades or the color. Okay, so palette, what is the palette? Palette is color translation table that use a code for each pixel rather than actual color value. So this palette ni, it is the macam a table that use the code, meaning each of the code already, each of the color already has its code. Okay, so this palette is macam a library, a color library that only containing the code and the color translation. Okay, so the higher the levels of that image will make the file size will be larger. Okay, so the higher the resolutions of that bitmap image will make the file size also larger. Okay, so the bitmap image, there are various type of bitmap image, which is the GIF and then JPEG. So I am sure you guys every day will see, when you see the image, the picture, you will know what is the GIF and then JPEG lah. So GIF is graphic interchange format. So this is the first type of bitmap image developed as a proprietary format that allow online user to store and exchange bitmap image on a variety of different computing platform. Okay, so there's a later version of this GIF, which is GIF 89A, which enable the animated image. So you guys can always submit or send GIF image with animated kan in our Facebook, WhatsApp. Okay, so this type of image will allow image to be displayed sequentially at fixed time sequence. Okay, so but this GIF has color limitation, which is it only have 256 color. So if you remember just now, this 256 will it have the bit depth it will be 16. Okay, so this is preferred for line drawing, clip art, and picture with large block of solid color. Okay, so this is when this is your image, I mean your GIF image. So you have, I mean, the system need to know the width of the screen, the height of the screen, and then each of the size of each of the image in that GIF image. So why? Because it will store these all informations in the binary with the specified format. The format is like this. So the GIF file will be stored, for example, this, the header block, meaning it will store the header block information here. So there's a format for it. For usually it will be stored like GIF, XXA. So this is the information. It will store the 6 byte of the information of this, the logical screen descriptor. 6 byte information, it will store about this, the screen width, the height of the screen, and then after that, there will be a place. I mean, um, just remember this: when the image is stored, there will be a lot of binary. So each blocks here will tell what it stored for. So it will store 6 byte of this, and then there will be also the global color table. So it can up until 768 bytes. So if you know how many bit, you just multiply this byte to 8 lah. So you will know how many bits there. Okay, so there will be also the block of the image one. Okay, so this image one is there's 9 bytes for only image one. So what is the image one? Is this one. Okay, so it will store the width and the height of the image one, and then put it all. The information will be collected and then will be put in the 9 bytes of data. Okay, so it will be continuous. So if there's 100 image in this screen, so there will be 100 block of image continuously here. Okay, so each of the image will store these 3 blocks again. Okay, so each of the image will store the image descriptor. It also will has its own local color table, and it also have its own image data. And then the image 2 also will have the same data or the same blocks here, same like the image 1. Okay, so this is how the GIF file format stored in the system, meaning there will be a lot of byte lah just to store one GIF image. Okay, so we only have 2 minutes, so I think we can stop here. So we stop at the JPEG. Okay.
Tomorrow got lecture or tutorial?
Tomorrow I will need to see the course plan first. So later I will tell you guys in our WhatsApp group. Boleh?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay, so tomorrow, if we have the lecture, so we will proceed to the JPEG. But if based on our course plan, I will check first if we have a practical or tutorial. I will tell you guys what to prepare lah for tomorrow.
Okay.
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 Okay, so we can end our sessions now lah. If you guys don't have any questions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.